The sound of the suitcase zipper, that metallic jagged sound, is probably going to haunt me for the rest of my life. It was 3:14 a.m. on a Tuesday, and I was just standing there in the hallway, holding a lukewarm cup of Earl Grey I'd made because I couldn't sleep, watching Sarah shove her favorite silk robe into a bag like she was trying to hide a crime scene. She didn't even look up when she muttered that she was going to stay at her sister's for a while. Which was funny, because her sister lives in Seattle and we live in a suburb of Chicago. Okay, so to explain how we got here, I have to go back to the promise. About 4 years ago, Sarah's dad was dying. It was cancer, the kind that takes everything piece by piece, and on his last night he grabbed my hand, not hers, mine, and made me swear that no matter what happened, I wouldn't let Sarah be alone. He knew she had this streak, this restlessness, and he was terrified she'd burn her life down if she didn't have a stable anchor. So I became the anchor. I took the job I hated so we could afford the house she picked out. I stayed quiet when she started coming home at midnight smelling like expensive scotch I didn't buy. I guess I should mention, and this is going to sound insane, but it's just a detail that stuck in my brain. The kitchen clock was ticking really loud that night, and there was a fruit fly buzzing around the sugar bowl. I remember thinking, I need to throw that sugar out tomorrow. It's weird the things you focus on when your entire world is evaporating, right? Anyway, I didn't confront her about the receipts I'd found in her coat pockets, or the fact that her location was always searching on my phone. I just kept thinking about her dad's eyes. If I left, I was failing him. If I stayed, I was basically just a piece of furniture she liked to use. I don't know why I didn't just walk away when she started leaving her laptop open on the kitchen island. Maybe I wanted to be caught looking, or maybe I wanted to be proven wrong. I saw the messages, dozens of them, from someone who called her my escape. They weren't just hookup texts, they were plans. They were buying a small cottage in the mountains, a place where she didn't have to be the grieving daughter or the wife of the reliable guy. It wasn't just a betrayal of our marriage. It was a total erasure of the last 4 years. She wasn't just cheating. She was auditioning for a life where I didn't exist. I should have said something then, right? Looking back, I think I was waiting for her to have the decency to be ashamed. But when I finally asked her about the cottage, she just looked at me, cold, completely hollow, and said something like, "You promised him you'd take care of me, but you never asked if I wanted to be taken care of by you." That was it. That was the whole justification. She'd spent years resenting me for keeping a promise I made for her benefit. So there I was, 3:14 a.m. watching her walk out the door. The weirdest part? She left her keys on the counter, but she took my car keys. I didn't even argue. I just stood there, still holding that cold tea, listening to the garage door rumble shut. I checked my email a second ago, just a habit I guess, and there's a notification from our joint bank account. She emptied the savings, but she left the grocery list she'd scribbled down yesterday. Milk, eggs, laundry detergent. She isn't coming back, and I'm staring at a list of things I don't need to buy anymore. I'm still wondering if her sister even knows she's coming, or if she's just driving toward the mountains with a bag full of my patience and half my life. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the house keys she left behind, or why I haven't changed the locks yet.